Hey, this is Vic with houseflippingsecrets.com. So another question that I get often is, what are good areas? How do I find those areas, right? What are the red flags associated with bad areas? Well, just like anything else, if you're looking for a home for yourself or a flip, you kind of have to know the area, right? So I am not a big fan of options where you can go buy a house in another city that you never heard of, that you don't know the people there, but you've heard good things. I'm not a believer in that. I believe that you should buy in areas where you know. And the best way to do that is really to drive around that neighborhood. Get familiar with it. Just don't go buy a house in a particular neighborhood that you've never been in before. I've been flipping homes for the last 15 years, and every single home that I've actually purchased, I've driven through that particular neighborhood, and I've actually rolled down the windows, turned off my radio, and actually drive through it and listened and watched. And if it's a quiet neighborhood, you have kids running around, probably a good thing. If you're driving through and there's a bunch of loud music and bars on the windows and guys hanging out on the front stoop, probably not the best neighborhood. Not saying that you can't flip the house and make money on it, just saying that it makes it less attractive for most buyers, right? Because you're not looking for the niche, you're looking for what appeals to the general audience, the general consensus of the population that wants to buy that particular demographic of home. So the key thing is you literally drive through the neighborhood, and depending on what your exit strategy is for the property, if you're selling it or renting it, a lot of what I buy is also rental properties. So with that said, my rule of thumb is if I can't send my wife there to collect rent, I don't buy it. And that is my rule of thumb. You may have another one, but if I don't feel safe to let my wife and my family walk down the street, probably not something that I want to get myself into for many reasons. But ultimately, you need to understand the neighborhood that you're buying into. You're investing not just in the property, but you're also investing in the neighborhood, right? A lot of what I buy is from working class neighborhoods. There's good and bad to them, but at the end of the day, when I'm done with my rehab and somebody comes and buys that piece of property, I've actually increased the value of that neighborhood, and that's what I want to leave behind. And I think that's something that you may want to do as well. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to watch more videos. Click the link below to get your free cheat sheet today.